Welcome back. I'm going to stream more Skyrim, Raelle's Tale, and I did some things off camera, got her to the Dark Brotherhood as she completed the 3 contracts that she was supposed to kill the 3 people. She completed that, and oh, look at the beautiful sky. It's night, it's dark. And there is the evil red door of the Dark Brotherhood. Let's go inside. She's tired from her travels, but at least she's eaten and drunk.
But the Night Mother is mother to all. It is her voice we follow, her will. Would you dare risk disobedience? And surely punishment?
Keep talking, little man, and we'll see who gets punished.
Oh, be quiet, you great lumbering lapdog. The man has had a long journey. You can at least be civil. Mr. Cicero, I, for one, am delighted you and the Night Mother have arrived. Your presence here signals a welcome return to tradition.
Oh, what a kind and wise wizard you are, sure to earn Our Lady's favor.
You and the Night Mother are of course welcome here, Cicero. And you will be afforded the respect deserving of your position as keeper. Understood, husband?
Her.
Oh, yes, yes, yes! Thank you, thank you, thank you!
Hello, Space.
But make no mistake, I am the leader of this sanctuary. My word is law. Are we clear on that point?
Oh, yes, mistress, perfectly. You're the boss.
Ah, there you are. Good. I was done speaking with that muttering fool anyway. We've got some business to discuss.
Ooh, you have a contract for me?
I do indeed. You must go to the city of Markarth and speak with the apothecary's assistant. You'll probably find her in the Hag's Cure when the shop is open. The girl's been running her mouth. Wants an ex-lover killed. She's apparently performed the Black Sacrament. Her name is Muiri. I need you to talk to her, set up the contract, and carry it out.
Okay, anything else?
Just do whatever the contact wishes. Be professional, represent us well, and get the job done. Since it's your first contract, I'll let you keep whatever Muiri pays. She'll be generous, I'm sure. They always are.
All right.
Oh, yes, mistress. You're the boss. For now.
Hello.
Ah, another member of the family. Hello, hello. So very good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too, Cicero.
So polite, so nice. Cicero likes you. The Night Mother is sure to like you too. Oh, we're going to be fast friends. Fast friends.
Why did you come to the sanctuary?
The Night Mother's crypt in Breville was desecrated. The Imperial province is ravaged by strife. Nowhere there is safe at present. So Cicero brought Our Lady to her new home. Here, this is the only sanctuary left in all of Skyrim, you see. Such was my honor as keeper.
What can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Cicero is just the keeper. I keep. I look after our matron, you see, the Night Mother. I keep her clean and protected and happy. But I am not the listener. Oh, no. There is no listener. Not yet. But someday, I pray that one will come to hear her say the words.
The listener? What's a listener?
Oh, well, the listener is the only person the Night Mother speaks to. It is the highest honor attainable by a member of the Dark Brotherhood. Of course, Our Lady is dead, so she doesn't talk with words, since her lips are rotted. But inside the listener's head, I hear it's intimate. But there has not been a listener in years and years. Our Lady has not chosen Cicero, and certainly not Astrid, or anyone. But someday.
And what are the duties of a keeper?
Oh, Cicero takes care of Our Lady's body. Oils it, preserves it, keeps it safe. Makes sure nobody disrespects our matron's coffin.
Well, of course I've heard of the Night Mother, but perhaps you can tell me more about the Night Mother.
Oh, what? Who is the Night Mother? Oh, you jest. You jest with gullible Cicero.
Of course I do.
You, of course, know that the Night Mother is our unholy matron. The undying spirit of a great woman who birthed the children of Sithis and killed them in his honor.
And tell me about Sithis.
That's like telling you about the cold of space or terror of midnight. Sithis is all those things. He is the void.
I see. Well, you've been very helpful, Cicero. Thank you very
Until
much.
next time, sister.
Alright, I am going to have a sleep before I take off for wherever I'm going to be going next. I'm going to have to think about that. Where should I go? Let's see. Okay, which bed can I sleep in? I can sleep in this one. So I can either pursue the Dark Brotherhood quest line some more. Of course, I'm going to eventually complete it. Or I can pursue the Thieves Guild quest line. Let's look at my journal. So that would be a contract to kill someone in Markarth. Let's see. Oh, I'm supposed to report to Nazir. I still gotta do that. Or I can go back to Riften and report to Maven. Yeah. Okay. Let's go talk to Nazir. Let's see, where is he? Nazir. Where is Nazir?
How went your meeting with Enodius Papias? Did you prove his paranoia legitimate?
Oh, yes. Enodius Papias is dead.
Good. And I hope you were careful in that lumber mill. Those splinters and rusty nails can be quite nasty. Your payment for a job well done.
And Narfi is dead, too.
Congratulations. You slaughtered an emaciated beggar in cold blood. You are truly an opponent to be feared. Here's your payment.
And Baytield is dead.
Of course she is. I hear the mining business is extremely cutthroat. And those hours, the murder. I could do this all day. Here's your payment.
And please do, you can pay me all day. And tell me, Nazir, what are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
I don't like mimes, minstrels, thespians, acrobats, jugglers, troubadours, or tumblers. Flutists give me a headache. I particularly hate jesters. As a rule, I'm also not crazy about the corpses of old women. For the Night Mother, I'll make an exception. But Astrid is the only mistress I serve.
Mm-hmm. Do you have any more contracts?
I'm sorry, I don't. Come see me again later. So many contracts, so little time.
Do you have any advice on my current contract?
The contracts I dole out are fairly simple. Go to a location and kill the target. But this is different. The jobs Astrid gives you will be more important and usually more complex. Just keep your wits about you. And for Sith's sake, don't get killed.
Alright, well, I'm gonna make that my highest priority, not to get killed.
Happy hunting.
Right. Okay.
Sister.
Isn't there an exit from here? I thought there was another exit from here. Okay.
Sister,
The lizard again. Yes.
the shadow scales are all but forgotten. An ancient tradition from another time.
What are your thoughts on Cicero and the Night Mother?
Truthfully, I'm not entirely sure. It's not that I don't have the utmost respect for Sithis and the Night Mother and the ancient ways. I do. But I've never been much for religion. I kill because it's what I've been trained to do. It's all I know. So long as Astrid is happy, I'm happy.
Do you have any advice on my current contract?
You must speak to that Moiri woman, correct? I have heard rumors in Windhelm. She was recently implicated in a thievery, along with her lover. The lover will likely be your target. If memory serves me correctly, he leads a group of bandits. So this may be rather interesting for you.
Uh-huh. Hey, thanks.
Stay safe.
It's a lizard man, basically, space. It's a race. You can play as a lizard person in the game if you wish. I particularly don't care for lizards.
Let me guess. Astrid failed to mention I'm her husband.
You know.
She has a tendency to do that.
You can play as a cat person, or as like an orc. So there's a variety of races that you can play as when you make your character. So let's see. This game, yeah, it has a large world. Like everywhere on this map, you can basically travel there. There's cities and towns and everything, and there's quests, mini quests. This is probably, of all the RPGs I've played, this is probably the largest, and it's all open world, so you can go anywhere at any level. You're not restricted like some games. You have to be a certain level to go to a certain place, and you can go anywhere anytime, level 1 or level 30, and I mean you can get up to level 60, 100. I'm not sure what the highest level is, but and there's lots, and in the big cities there's lots and lots of quests, and then there's like side quests all over the place. It's really the largest game of its kind that I've ever played. And so yeah, it's a lot of fun. So let's see, I want to go like, I think I'll go to Falkrith and take, yeah, it is the best of a game of its kind that I've ever played, and I've played a lot of this type of game.
The god Arcade was once like us, found finding mortality, but he willingly gave up this existence that we might better understand the
RPG. So,
Did you see a dog out there?
no. I see a horse. Some wolves, but no
Oh
dogs.
well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I was hoping you'd seen it. Guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Alright.
Need a ride?
Uh,
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I'd like to hire your carriage.
Where do you want to go?
I think I'll go back to Riften and see what Maven has to say. Yeah, the guard was behind the horse. It wasn't the horse talking, actually.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
It's hard to say what my favorite game is because, you know, there's good games out there, and, you know, I'm not much of, you know, I don't have like a favorite movie or a favorite song or favorite this or favorite that. I'm just not the sort of person that has favorites like that. It's like I will enjoy something for a time and then I'll want something different and I'll have, you know, then I'll play a different game or watch a different movie, a different, so I am back in Riften. We have some wine and cheese. Because I'm still hungry. Okay. Night time, so I'm guessing that Maven is probably sleeping, so I will go and sleep in the Thieves Guild, and then in the morning
Briar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail, or worse.
They represent the reason I'm
Heard they're reforming the Dawn
more
Guard.
than Eren.
Vampire hunters or something.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
tell me about the Blackbriar family.
Maven Blackbriar, the matriarch of the family, represents everything that's wrong with this city. She's bribed countless officials, has friends back in the Imperial City, and freely associates with the Thieves Guild. I've tried everything I can to protect Riften's citizens from her family, but to no avail.
Who else is in the family?
Well, there is Ingun Blackbriar, Maven's daughter. Strange girl. She likes to spend time down in Elgrim's elixirs working on her alchemy. Then you have Hemming, Maven's son. Spoiled brat and heir to her empire. He follows her word like a loyal dog follows its master. And finally, Sibi, the worst of all of them. He's in Riften jail for murder.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild.
To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think?
Oh, I agree completely.
You know, I'm beginning to respect you. Other than Eren, you seem to be the only other person I've met I might be able to trust. Since we share the same opinion of them, let me warn you that they're recruiting others to join their guild, and you should be cautious.
You're not from Riften?
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, Elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between.
Why are you here then?
Many years ago I lost my blade, Grim-Sever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust.
What happened to your blade, Grim-Sever?
It was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement.
Maybe I could find it for you.
I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grim-Sever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Mesinchaleft. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life.
What happened to you in Mesinchaleft? What did you say?
I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grim-Sever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Erin standing over me, tending to my wounds.
All right,
Please
thanks.
be careful. I don't wish to be the reason for your death.
Hey, Gray. How you doing? Well, you know, I have favorite, I guess, not a single favorite, but, you know, like, there are certain games that I like a lot. And so Skyrim is one of them, 7 Days to Die is one of them. Some games I like a lot, and then, you know, my interest in them will wane. Over time or repeated playing. But, anyway, so I'm gonna go to the Thieves Guild and sleep.
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor down in the Ragged Flagon. Face Butcher is more like it from what I've heard.
Right. I like the, you know, one thing I like about Skyrim is the versatility. You know, you can play different races, you can play different classes, you can join different factions and play those quests, or you could just run around and do no quests if you didn't want to. And I don't know that I've done every quest that there is to do. I don't think that I've done all the quests, but I've done most of the quests in Skyrim. what you were saying, Space, about 7 Days to Die. I'm not really worried about Alpha 13. I'm actually looking forward to the new crafting menu. Of course, if I don't like the crafting menu, then that would be bad. Make things... Because I'm kind of... Yeah, I do have, well, I don't know that I have Fall Scar installed right now. I used to.
Hey, good to see you.
Good to see you. So let's see. It's, 8 a.m. I need to go see Maven. I'm a little thirsty. I'll have some wine and some bread. Yeah, I don't know, Space, but I do know that, you know, it is kind of frustrating, like McHaggis was saying about, you know...
Hey, I want to talk to you.
I don't care, Thrin. Up yours. Like McHaggis was saying, you know, he was on day, like, I don't know, 62 or level 62 or something in 7 Days to Die, and he didn't have the Leather Tanny book. So, I mean, that can be frustrating. And if they have a new skill system or whatever that makes it better, then that might be a very good thing. Like, you know, if you could spend your experience points to get the skills that you want, you could still, it still might take you a while to get things, but you get the most, you know, important things to you. So. You know, one thing about Skyrim is I really like Skyrim's skill system because, you know, I can improve a skill just by using it. I really like that about Skyrim. Whereas, you know, I played Oblivion, but I really couldn't tolerate the skill system in Oblivion. It was just too weird and cumbersome. I didn't like it, and is the reason I didn't play it very much. But I really like Skyrim, and I hope Fallout 4 is going to have a similar type of skill system to Skyrim and not go with what they had in Fallout 3, because I didn't like that about Fallout 3. And oh yeah, 7 Days to Die is lots of fun.
Pull up a seat.
Let's see, I think Maven is upstairs.
What's your problem?
I trust you have good news for me?
Let me do a quick save. Yeah,
I
hello,
trust you have good
Maven.
news for me?
Yes. The job is finished, and here's the information you requested.
This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabion's partner is this odd little symbol.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that symbol before.
Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Steel Dagger of Arcane.
Out of my way.
Let's have a look at what you gave me here. Steel Dagger of Arcane. Okay, so back to the Thieves Guild.
Yeah. What's your problem?
Ah, you're back. What have you discovered?
Well, Fallout 3, had the same or a similar game engine as Oblivion, I do believe. And, let me use this in case I have any diseases or anything. Give me the butterflies. So Fallout 3 is a game that is basically an RPG, but instead of being a fantasy RPG, it's like a science fiction.
Yes? Need something?
Where's Brynjolf? Where has Brynjolf gone? I like science fiction space, but it depends, you know. I like science fiction books. I like science fiction movies. And sometimes I like science fiction games, but usually I don't like science fiction games. I mean, I played part of Mass Effect, and I was enjoying the story in Mass Effect, but I just really had a problem with certain
Don't you have better things to do than disturb me?
aspects of the game, the interface, the limitations. I prefer open world things. And where the heck is Brynjolf? Ah, there's Brynjolf. Oh.
Need something?
That's a difficult question, Space. I've liked a lot of science fiction movies.
Yes?
Let me talk to Brynjolf here.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him.
Yes, and very fortunate for Maven.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the Guild?
The same symbol from Golden Glow was involved.
Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arangoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the Guild.
Is there anything we can do?
Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Well, I was standing right by him. He didn't seem in a hurry to speak to me at the time. Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me! There he is. Yes, space. I liked the Alien series. And at the time, that I, in the past, I really liked Star Wars and Star Trek too, but now I'm just really not a Star Wars or Star Trek fan. Yeah, not really anymore.
Ah, there you are.
Hello,
I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Gulum-Ei estate, but no one can identify that symbol. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Gulum-Ei estate, but no one can identify that symbol.
I found the same marking at the Honeybrew Meadery.
It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever.
You admire them?
They're well funded, and they've been able to avoid identification for years. I'm impressed it reached this point. Just don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly.
How can we make them pay?
Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Gulum-Ei. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gulum-Ei.
Where do I begin?
Gulum-Ei is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Gulum-Ei estate and that he can finger our buyer. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
Okay. Space, so the, you're talking about the 5th Alien movie. Now, I know that I saw the 3rd one, the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd Alien movie. And then there was the prequel movie. Would that be the 4th one, or was there another movie that is the 4th one? I tend to agree with you, Gray. I'd rather see something fresh, too. I prefer probably movies that are... I'm trying to think what the movie was, what the science fiction movie, what the name of one I saw recently that was a science fiction movie.
Ain't no doubt about it. The Thieves Guild is back, and they've got Riften in their grip.
It's hard for me to remember. But, Oh, I haven't seen that one, Space. I haven't seen the fourth one. I think Hollywood spends too much time, you know, rehashing the old stuff instead of putting out some new new content. Well, there was one I saw recently that I liked that had Keira Knightley in it, and I can't remember the name of it. But there's another one I can't remember. I can't remember the name. I can't remember. You know, it's hard for me to
down at any time.
just remember that. You know, when I'm playing Skyrim. Alrighty.
Too lazy to walk, eh? Well, you found the right place.
So, I need to go to Solitude and Markarth and let's see. And this heist job is also in Solitude. So I think I will go to Solitude first.
Need a ride? I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
I'd like to
Where do you
hire a
want to go?
carriage. I want to go to Solitude way on the other side of Skyrim.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Yeah, you know, I started to watch the Mad Max movie, but it didn't hold my attention. I didn't watch it very long. Maybe I'm just tired of Mad Max. I saw the first 3 Mad Max movies, the ones with Mel Gibson. Says I am still hungry. How about cheese wedge? Alright, so here I am. Out in Solitude way. Yeah.
Sorry, I was lost in thought. I'm planning my wedding, you see. So many details to...
Well, see, I don't like movies that are non-stop action. In fact, my favorite science fiction ones are the ones that have less or no action. The ones that...
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until
Get on with it!
You betrayed us!
Traitor!
What's going on here?
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hard.
Get on with it!
Need something?
You helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Thorin. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude. He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder.
Ulfric challenged Thorin. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords. Boo! On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Yeah. I think some of that blood spurted onto me.
Some gate guard you were.
I think I expected more.
Whew. So anyway, as I was saying, I like. Oh, why can I not get out of this freaking menu?
New in town, right? If you need a place to sleep, head over to the Winking Skeever.
Oh,
Keep a
okay.
fine inn.
All right, thanks. I will.
Damn shame, bro. You're
Retrieve the gem from Castle Fletcher in Solitude. Let's go check that out. You know, I like the science fiction movies that are, I guess, more dramatic and less action. You know, I want something that has interesting characters and a plot and makes you think, and maybe has an interesting might have like some sort of statement on society, or I don't know. Let's see. I saw one. Oh, I know. One I saw recently was called Ex Machina, or Ex Machina, however you want to say it. And I think this is the place where I'm supposed to go. Yeah. For this heist job. So, yeah, the movie, Ex Machina, it was very interesting. It had a bit of a twist at the end, and and it didn't have much action at all until the very end. It did have a fight at the end. But most of the movie was dialogue. And, some of it was just facial expressions and with no dialogue. And that's when I know that someone's a really good actor if you can tell what they're feeling or thinking by just seeing the expressions on their face. Yeah, I won't tell you the plot, Space. Don't worry, no spoilers. But now, I don't think I would say that it was my favorite movie, but it gives me an example of the sort of science fiction movies I like. When it comes to science fiction. So now let's see, I'm supposed to go to the
Everything all right?
The inn.
You know, the winking skeever's
The winking
not just the best
skeever.
inn in Solitude. It's also the only inn.
Ah, sleepy. I think I'm going to have a rest in the inn.
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
Oh, okay.
If you need a good rumor or two, I think I can oblige.
Yeah, where's the inn
Seems
owner?
there's always more to be done. Glad you decided to check us out.
Do you work here?
You could say that. I own the place.
Yeah.
Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off.
You just can't wait for that day, can you? Yeah, where is your
Done
dad?
Talking anyway.
Oh, there he is.
Traitors,
must
civil wars, dragons. Huh. Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
I don't think I've seen District 9 Space.
Let me
Yeah, I
know
saw
if
that
there's anything
movie.
else you need.
Alright, thanks. Just get some sleep. Oh, I'll have to check that movie out then. Sounds like it might be good. See, it's about 4 a.m., so I'll sleep another couple hours. Hungry and thirsty. Alright, 6 a.m.
It's not much to ask.
Ah, potions. They must have wanted me to steal them, or otherwise, why would they leave him out? Yeah, I really do like the Terminator movie space. Especially the first two. Those ones were the best. Let's see. Oh, where I'm supposed to go is inside here, so I shouldn't have left. Here's the guy.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I need to get some water, so I will be back.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore.
I'm here about Golden Glow Estate.
I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person.
You can drop the act now, Gulum-Ei.
Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it?
You acted as a broker for its new owner.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
Identify the buyer and we'll forget what we know.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me.
We drink to our youth, to the days come and gone. For the
What would it take to identify the buyer?
just about done. We'll drive out the
Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
we will drink and we'll sing. We're the
No firebrand wine yet? How disappointing.
And when Southern Guard
You just told me about it, fool.
one of us dies.
Alright, so this guy
firebrand
wants
wine yet?
me to go get some firebrand wine. And the bar is driving me crazy because she was too loud. Yeah, I think people were expecting Fallout 4 graphics to be, I guess, more over, you know, more extreme or something, or some better in some way. I don't know, but I think that it's
For a veteran, it's not much to ask.
you know, not everybody has the latest greatest computer with the latest greatest graphics card. So I'm thinking I might actually be able to run Fallout 4. You know, if they made it, you know, really intense graphics, I wouldn't be able to play it. And there's a lot of people who have computers that might be willing to fork out some money for a game if they can run it on their computers, but you know, if it means that they're going to have to upgrade their computer, they might decide not to buy it. So I think it's probably a good decision for companies not to, you know, make the graphics that only a small percentage of people can play. You know? Well, anyway, I gotta go to the Blue Palace. And I'll pick some flowers on the way. Because they're here. And I can use them to make potions. And, like, I can't really run Arc, and I have difficulty with Dragon Age Inquisition because of the, you know, my graphics card. And if Fallout 4 is bigger than Skyrim, then that'll be a good thing because there'll be more content to play. So let's see, I'm supposed to steal some wine or something if I can find it. Okay, this is not the kitchen. I was thinking this might be the kitchen. Maybe this is the kitchen. Maybe the wine's in here.
Watch your feet. We just cleaned there.
Oh, hello. Just tidying up.
Jarls come and Jarls go, but a good cook stays for a lifetime. And I'm a very, very good cook.
Yeah. Ah. There we go. I saw Bride of Frankenstein when I was very young. Black and white movie. I don't remember much about it. You know, and of course I've seen some old Dracula and vampire movies and such.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
I can't really say that I'm a fan of really old movies like that. I mean, I know that growing up, I watched a lot of classic movies. But they weren't horror movies. They were, you know, like Bette Davis movies and things like that. And I've probably seen every movie that Bette Davis ever made, or most of them at any rate. But
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trials as well.
Oh. Okay. Back to the Winking Skeever.
Ah, I see you have the wine. Hand it over, and we'll talk.
Alright, here's your wine.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods.
You're trying to bribe me now?
Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed.
Did she say why she was doing this?
Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey.
That's it? No name or anything?
In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry.
I think you're lying to me.
Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
I'll do a save here.
coin or two for a veteran? It's not much to ask.
So I gotta follow this guy. Well, there are people that are level 80, I know, and it might be possible to be level 100, I'm not sure. I personally have gotten up to, I don't know, level 40 something with other characters. But when you get really high level, the game kind of gets a little boring because everything's too easy. So usually when I get up to about level 40, I get bored and I make a new character. Yeah. Where is my horse Frost?
Trouble?
Is Frost here? Yes, here's Frost. If you lose your horse, you can usually find him at the stables. For crying out loud, kid, don't come and get in my way. Got places to go. Yeah, that's pretty much the way of it, Space. Oh, a dragon. But I am following this guy. You don't have time for dragons. Oop, hit the wrong K. Let's see, I can come up here.
sure I heard something.
Yeah, I'm close to level 15. Here we go. Whew. Can't believe I got this far without being seen. Here we go. Bear trap. See if I can See if I can sneak past these guys.
Lying little harlot. That is someone there.
How am I gonna do this? Is the hard part. Let's see. See if I can put some poison on my bow.
To gold. Is someone there? Time to end this little game.
I hit the wrong key. I can't move. Why can't I not move?
No one better than
I don't know why I couldn't move.
What do you want?
It was like I was standing in quicksand. Get my bow. Yes. Poison the bow. Oh. You see, the problem is, when I go to sneak up on him, I have to hit caps lock so that caps lock is on and I'm sneaking. When he attacks me and I want to stand up and attack him, I screw up on hitting the key. And so then I can't move. And it doesn't help if I'm, you know, stuck in some sort of cutscene.
after all.
Oh good, he didn't find me that time.
Another span in that stinking jail. I'd rather die than give myself up.
No, let me see about poison. Use poison.
Looks like we got a cutthroat skulking around. Is someone there? Your best, huh?
Phew, finally. Alright, now let's search this guy. Yeah, finally took care of those guys. Using another bit of poison. You're dead. Why did he go into the water? Is he stupid?
What was that?
Can't wait to count out your...
Don't think I want to go in the water just to search his body. I'm supposed to be following this Gulum-Ei and finding out information, so...
Is someone there?
Dang dog. Skeever. Meat for the dog, evidently. Poison this bow.
Wizards. That's power. But they got that secret magic. Is someone there? What was that? That's your best, huh?
Bandit highwayman. And all I really know is that this, you know, the lizard guy, he came in here, and so I'm looking for him, basically, and or for information. A chest. Where's the Make sure I'm warm. Yep, I'm warm. I'll take arrow. Dwarven mace. Well, I'm glad these guys are blind.
What was that? I guess I was just hearing things.
Yeah, that's right. You were just hearing things.
Huh? I know I heard something. I guess I was just hearing things.
That's right, you were.
Is someone there?
Let me poison this.
You start running so I can stab you in the back.
Again, I cannot move.
I'll skin you alive.
I hate it when I cannot move. Let's see.
I fought worse than you.
It'll be so much easier to run when you're dead.
No one messes it over. You can't hide from me.
Where are you?
I can't get over there.
Do your work.
Now, how am I gonna get back? can get up over here.
You're a fool. Wait, count out your coin.
Oh yeah, I saw that space. There's the guy that I was looking for. I just accidentally shot him. Need some food. Dog meat, yuck. Spring water.
I'll fight. That's an orc. Pray to Stendar while you can.
Log pig and some arrows. And someone is shooting arrows at me. Put some poison on it. I have dagger, I have bow, have a staff of flames and frostbite. No, I don't use a sword. Sword is much slower than a dagger. I like the speed of the dagger. Some people like the sword, but the way, you know, I envision this character is that she just uses the dagger. She doesn't use a sword. And I leveled. Not necessarily. Depends on the sword and the dagger and your skill using it and if it's enchanted or not and things like that. So I think I'll get some stamina and some magicka. And okay, I can get a point of stealth. Can get, let's see, I'm not ready to get that one yet, I don't think. I could get restoration dual casting. Probably not going to use enchanting very much at all. I have been using my shield, so I could get shield wall. Makes my shield use more effective. I guess I got both levels while I was in here. Space. I kinda skipped level 15 there. That sometimes happens in this game in the lower levels, you know. When you get to the higher levels, the levels come much more slowly and it will take you a while, but at this low of a level, you can get them pretty fast. So.
Now there's no need to do anything rash.
Right.
This isn't as bad as it seems. Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please, he'll have me killed.
Tell me first, and then I'll decide.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
Carlia. Carlia, huh? You said that name like I should know it.
Mercer never told you about her? Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer.
And you're helping her?
Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
Where is Carlia now?
I don't know. When I asked her where she was going, she just muttered, where the end began. Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive. You needed to know more?
No, that's sufficient. No,
you needed to know more?
Have a look around. One septum inside the chest. Two septums. Huh, guard shields. Armor rating of 19. What's the armor rating on my shield? It's about the same. Dwarven sword, ancient Nord sword. Elven armor of the squire. Okay, well, I am tired, so I'm going to end the stream here, and we will resume this story at a later time. If you're watching me on Twitch, be sure to follow. If you're watching me on YouTube, give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel grow, and don't forget to subscribe.